Good afternoon, friends. I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and I welcome you to my craft room. It's time to get creative. It's time to get inspired and time to share all those inspirations with others. So come on in, say hello. I'm again Nancy Thompson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skinny Atlas, New York, and I welcome you in sharing creativity. So if you're new to my channel, please say hello. Let me know where you're from so I can welcome you. And make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube, or follow me on Facebook as well. And let's get started. I just finally looked outside today. I have been busy. It is snowing like crazy right now. We had rain earlier this morning, and it's just crazy, crazy weather still. We have not had a winter like this before in a long time, so it feels really weird. I guess earlier this fall they were talking about we were going to get lots of snow. Well, I guess we are. I mean, it kind of just comes and settles and comes and settles. So hi, Colleen, welcome. I got your registration for the tea party. Oh, I'm so glad you can make it. We are going to have so much fun. I'm going to talk about the tea party in a few minutes, but so come on in. It's celebration time. Woohoo! And today's project is going to use one of the stamp sets out of here that we're going to share today. I haven't shared it yet, and it's about time that we share it and play along with the heart-shaped bundle, okay? So yes, the heart-shaped bundle, it's a $120 level in the celebration catalog that you can earn for free when you purchase 120 bucks. So hi, let's see, lots are joining in. Yay, I'm so excited. So Colleen's here, and Shirley's here, and Kathy's here, and Betty's here. Welcome, guys. Yes, it's a good day to be crafting, right? And I have a simple and easy card for you, okay? But before we get started, I was talking, in case you just are joining in, I wanted to share with you, let's see, can I do this? I can't. So let's see, I'm just looking at my screens for a minute. I'm not sure, I think I can do this. So anyways, I wanted to kind of share our crafters tea party that's coming up, and it can be, I don't know if I can do this. I always thought I had a screen that I could also be in the shot, but I'm not quite sure if I can do that. But anyways, so let's talk about the Crafters Tea Party. It is coming up. It's going to be focused using the cute as can be designer paper, and yeah, whoops, hang on guys, there we go, I'm back. It's using the Crafters excuse me, I can't talk. It's using the cute as can be designer paper. It's in our celebration brochure, which you can see in our online store. Now, the tea party can be either in person or to go. The to-go kit will be slightly different, but it will have the majority of the same elements in it, and plus a little bit more to make up for what I can't ship with you, okay? And it will include shipping. So if you're interested in that, be watching my Facebook page or my newsletter. If you're not subscribed to my newsletter, all the details are in there, or simply message me and I can send you the Google form link for you to register, okay? Registration closes February 5th, so you're going to want to register soon. I can only accommodate so many people for in-person, so don't miss out and say, why didn't I register sooner? Because we are starting to fill up, okay, for the in-person event. It's 2 days, but you can it's going to be the same whether you come on the 13th or the 14th, and this is a perfect way for you to give some love on yourself, right? Make it a day about you so I can pamper you and spoil you with some surprises and delights, and just a great community of crafters so you can sit back, relax, have some fun, craft. And if you don't complete all your projects, there will be PDF tutorials to go home with, but I think you can finish them all, okay? And we're having a light lunch, so that will be enjoyable. Anyways, Okay, so let's get crafting. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. We have snow here in New York again, and hopefully you have sunshine in Florida, which I'm sure you do. Okay, let's look at my desktop here. Okay, so also if you need to subscribe to my newsletter and want even more details or also tutorials that I include in my newsletter. Usually there's 3 tutorials in my newsletter in each edition, so just lots of added value. So if anybody gets my newsletter, feel free to say if you like it or not, okay? So if anybody's new joining, they can kind of get a feel whether it's worthwhile for them to subscribe if they would like. And of course, you can unsubscribe anytime that you like as well. But, okay, so this is celebration, all right? And we've done some things with some of the celebrations, but I wanted to point out this heart-shaped bundle. It's at the $120 level. You get the stamp set and the dies. And I love this heart die here. We got a cute label. And then there is a die that will cut out the floral image right there, okay? And then we have some bonus flowers and some leaves, greenery as well. So that's really cool. Let's see, what else do we have? And it's just a great little thing. We're going to be using this set again on Friday, at the YouTube Live on Friday, and we're going to be using the die set on Friday with a fun fold, okay? So it's going to be a great day. You're going to love it. But here's this great stamp set right here, all right? And then, of course, the die set right here. I like to put my dies on these magnetic sheets that I just keep moving them in and out as I am using them, okay? So it kind of just keeps them in place while I'm doing it. But you can see the different greenery there. And this is just a really cool heart greenery, kind of viney type leaf or heart, okay? Wreath, I guess is what it should be. Okay, so these are this is a great card for maybe the male in your life or really anybody. We're going to be using some basic black cardstock. It's 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored at 5.5 inches. Okay, and oh, I forgot to share with you the designer paper. It's kind of like my favorite right now, and I forgot to kind of pull it out. I don't know if I have all the designs here or not, but I have showcased this before. It's the Marble Elegance, where there's like a pattern on one side. Okay, yeah, I think all 6 are here. We've got some Mellow Mambo in there, some Cherry Cobbler, Happy Parade in real red, okay? And then the flip side is all this marbly paper with accents of gold, which is really, really cool. I've done a lot with the marble, but we're going to focus on this side of our paper today. All right, I love these Mellow Mambo roses here. These are so pretty, I think. Okay, so we're going to use basic black, and then we have... what else do we have here? We have 2 sheets of real red that are 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. One's going to be for the inside, and then a piece of basic white that's 3 3/4 by 5 inches. That will be for the inside. And then the second one's going to be for a front. And what else do we have? Oh, I forgot. We're going to also be using the Forever Plaid embossing folder. It's a 3D embossing folder, and I've already embossed it, okay? So this is also a 3 3/4 by 5 inch of basic white as well. So we're simply going to layer it onto here, onto our real red mat here. Okay, so this definitely, the red and black is just like a classic looking Valentine card, but we're going to make it a thank you card, okay? And it could be Valentine's if you wanted it to be, but I'm making it a thank you because I was trying to work with the words that are in the set, okay? Because there's a nice font of thank you in that set. Okay, so we're just going to adhere that, and we're going to add some dimensionals to the back of this. Oh, Carol, we are so jealous. Sunshine and high 70s. Oh, that just feels great. In a way, I can wait for that because then I know we're back to, I'm back to being really busy with car meets with Jack. So, yeah, so I have way too much work I still want to accomplish and do. I want to just keep going with classes, all right? So, trying to juggle it all. Okay, hi Jean, welcome. Okay, so I've simply added that onto there, and then I have a piece of our designer paper. So this is 2 inches, I think it's 2 inches. Well, let's see, where'd my ruler go? Hang on. My desk is a hot mess. All right, do I have a piece? Let's grab it. Let's grab my grid paper here. I'm pretty sure it's 4 inches. It's 4 inches long and, yep, 2 inches. So it's a 2 by 4 inch piece of designer paper. And we're going to go with the plain side, okay? I'm going to just add this on, and you could really make this any size you would like. But I just kind of went with this. So I'm going to just put it over here on the left, okay? And do we need to zoom? Let's zoom in just a little bit more for you all. Lighting is atrocious here. Okay. So and if you're loving some of these products, there's my January host code, and that's where you can shop in my online store. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's add our heart image, okay? And we're going to use kind of like a mixture. We're going to use some cherry cobbler and some real red. So we're going to stamp with the real red because that's a little bit lighter of a color. All right, work this around. I think I need to re-ink my ink pad. And it's photopolymer, so we're going to just stamp it up here, kind of a little bit towards the top. Oh, and I got to tell you one thing. Stampin' Up! Let us know the other day that they are having an issue with their source of red rubber that they make for the rubber mounted stamps. So if you find that a stamp set that you're wanting is out of stock currently, that's why. They're hoping to get more of the red rubber in shortly, but the manufacturer is having issues for some reason. So just so you're aware of that, there could be a slight delay. So I'm going to just offset this a little bit. I'm going to just bring that wreath down just a little bit so it looks a little bit more fluffier of a wreath. What do you think? I don't think you can see too much difference between the cherry and the red cobbler, but it just makes it a really bushier wreath there. If you felt like you needed to stamp one more time, you could, all right, but I think the 2 times is great. And I think we're done with our ink, okay? So let's just set that aside, and then we have a piece of gold. So this piece here is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and our gold foil is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. Okay, so just a square, and so it just gives a hint of that gold. All right, there we go. And the liquid glue gives you a minute to move it around if you need to. Okay, so who is starting to love this card? Anyone? As I said, this is a great layout. So I think I'm going to make this into a sketch card for the Creative Ink Library. So so maybe for the next newsletter, I will have this in there as well, okay? Because this is a great sketch, I think, that you can use for any stamp set. So we're going to just add this onto here, all right? And then I've got some I think they're 3/8. They're either 3/8 or 1/2 inch strips. It's a 1/2 inch strip, okay? We're going to take our word thank you and some memento ink. And I need to clean my desktop, or I need to clean my blocks. Look how dirty those blocks are. They have got adhesive all over them. And the best way I find to clean, I just use my alcohol, which I have on my hand sanitizer, which I have on my desk, because I know I need to clean blocks. And it's sometimes I can get Jack to do it for me, but he gives me that evil eye when I ask him. Okay, depends on how busy I am. I'm like, okay, I need some help. So we're going to take my retired hexagon punch, and you can simply also use your scissors to flag it, or if you have like a square punch or anything, if you were using scissors, you would cut down the middle and then flag it from the sides. But I love using this. So if you have one of these, keep it. Don't get rid of it. All right. I think it makes a cleaner punch. Flag done. So we're going to add a couple dimensionals on here. And let's pull our card back in. And we're just going to put it here in the center of our heart. All right. And I've already tied a bow with some of this cherry cobbler ribbon. I think it's part of the Marble Elegance suite, I think, but I could be wrong. Yeah, cherry cobbler and gold satin ribbon. It's absolutely gorgeous and it ties beautifully. I have not used it that much, and I've got 2 spools, so I need to get using it up before it retires on me. Okay, so we need a glue dot, so let's add a glue dot. And I had a really hard time deciding about any other embellishments on here. There's not a lot of gold embellishments in the current catalog that I cared for. There was very few options, so I think we're going to just leave it just the way it is. Rely on the gold foil and that beautiful ribbon to be our embellishments this time. I'd also thought about my bow here is a little twisted. I want the ends to kind of lay down. Hang on. I think I got to grab another glue dot. So I think we'll just add that. So if you can think of anything, give a shout out in the comments of what you think. Okay, hi Sandy, welcome. Thanks Colleen, I'm glad you like it. So let's flag the ends of our bow here. We'll kind of trim it up. Short there. My other option was, and I wasn't happy with this, and I don't know, I think it's kind of busy enough. We've got an anchor here at the bow, and that is I have these flowers die cut. I've got some white and I've got gold, but I didn't know where to put it. I thought about putting, you know, like one up here, but I don't know, you know, I think I'm going to just kind of leave it just the way it is. But feel free to give your opinion in the comments, because maybe that might inspire me to say, yes, that would be great. Okay, let's finish off the inside of our card. So we have our basic white piece. I've got a little hint of designer paper that we're going to add here on the bottom. I just got glue on my table. I should have grabbed a piece of gold. I didn't on the other ones. Let's see if I can, let me see if I've got some gold here. I've kept some little strips, but I think, here we go. Well, there we go. I think this would look good along here too. Let's add a hint of gold here, and that'll tie in the gold from the front. Just a 1/8 inch strip here. Okay, we'll trim off the back side. So I think I might go back and add gold to the other cards that I have to share. There, doesn't that look so much better? Just an easy way to add a little bit more oomph to your card on the inside. got glue in my fingers. Okay, let's finish this off. We're going to just mat it on basic red, real red, not basic, real red, because Stampin' Up! Has beautiful colors. I love how they all match our inks, our papers, designer papers, our ribbons. Everything just coordinates so beautifully. Okay, let's add this. Yeah, that looks striking, don't you think? Lovely. And even though this is cherry cobbler, I think it still blends well with the real red. So let's dress up our envelope, because we can't have a naked envelope, right? Because we want that person definitely to feel super special when they pull this card out of the mailbox to see that we thought to make the envelope just as special as what's inside. So this is just I use 2 3/8 inch by 6 inch piece of designer paper to the envelope flap, and then we'll turn it over and give it a quick haircut here. Here we go. You could use the marble side if you wanted to. I don't think there's a right or wrong. There we go. All right. Let's clean off this desk a little bit, and let me share with you the other 5 cards that I have to share. So did anybody come up with, do you think you like it just the way it is? And let me zoom out while I can. All right. Hi, Gail. Welcome. Okay. So what do you think? Do you think just leaving it just as it is? I don't know how else to embellish it. I'm just at a loss. Okay, so let's look at our other designs. Here it is with the Poppy Parade. I used the real red there, even for a mat. I didn't go with the Poppy Parade. I was just kind of doing, we got 2 real red card mats. Now let's move on to some cherry cobbler. All right, we use this heart design here on that. And then on this one, I use the cane weave, I think it's cane weave embossing folder. Can you guys see that? The cane on that. So you can do whatever texture background you'd like. This one is the, I think it's Dashing Design or something. It's a different embossing folder as well. So I use those 3 embossing folders. This one uses the cane as well. So it's just, I think you can do whatever you'd like. Now so that one was cherry cobbler as well. Here's Melon Mambo right there, and I did use Melon Mambo ink. I might have, my Melon Mambo ink pad might be a little bit too over ink, so it kind of almost looks like real red, but. And then finally, here's this one right here in Melon Mambo as well. So I think you can have fun just creating with this same design with all the papers in that collection so that you're using it all up. So because there's going to be new paper soon, right? So you want to keep using up, making cards, sharing those cards. So so it's you know, so you can keep inspiring others and sharing your creativity with them. And so also, so sharing your creativity, you can also join up to be a join to be a demonstrator if you love to share your cards with others, or you can just also join and get this great discount also on what you purchase. You start out at a 20% discount, and then eventually you can get as much as 25% discount. So if you'd like more information about getting that starter kit, please message me and we can talk a little bit more about it, more of the benefits and so on. Let's see what else. And classes, there's still some. Friday's class is totally full, but there is room on this Saturday coming up. And if you got my newsletter, I've scheduled more classes for the month of February. And also new classes have been added in as well. I'm not sure exactly when the next edition will go out, but it will be out soon, okay? Probably I'm hoping before the weekend the next edition will be out, okay? And what else? I think that's it. So I hope you're inspired to get out and craft, make some heart cards, go purchase stuff so you can get the celebration bundle for free. And I think that's it. So, and tea party. Don't forget about the tea party. Whether it's in person or to go, you're going to feel just as special with that tea party. And if you have any more questions about it, feel free to message me because registration closes in like another week. So, all right, everybody. Oh, and it's Chinese New Year's today. So I forgot. I had a special Chinese New Year's ornament that I was going to share with you guys that my cousin had sent me. She's Chinese, and it's just a beautiful ornament that she sent me so years ago, and I always keep it, and I need to hang it up, and I didn't get to that yet. So all right, enough babbling, Nancy. So enjoy the rest of your day. Everybody stay safe and warm wherever you are. If you got sunshine, oh, we're jealous. But we will see you on Friday. Make sure you come back for a fun fold using this bundle because you're not going to want to miss out. Thanks so much, everybody.